What's up guys, this is Skilly here from the free human beatbox workshops provided by Zoom.
That's my job to do. I don't know why you're doing that.
You're totally right.
It is my job, to be fair. It is, you know.
They're yours.
Okay,
there's
so
two of us.
I'm going to do this though. Alright, let me do this.
Well, I'm Skilly.
Okay. What's up guys, this is Skilly Skillz. Yes, and I'm Skillz.
Well, just don't talk to me anymore, don't contact me, you're so busy doing your free workshops.
This is the summary for the beatbox workshops that I've been going.
Okay,
Can you do this quietly?
Okay.
You're going to be here, just
do
be quiet.
your intro.
At least you can be here, just be quiet. Okay, here we go.
Good job.
I've been busy. They take a long time to make, you know.
I'm being quiet, I'm sorry.
It's not as easy as you think.
I'm just chilling.
Okay, we'll spend time together soon. Okay, here we go.
What's up guys, my name's Kieran Stills, aka Skilly Skillz, human beatboxer, aka noisemaker. I'm here to tell you today that I'm going to be doing free tutorials on human beatbox and it's going to be through Zoom. This is all thanks to Youth Inspired and a lottery fund. This is a 4-week course. I'm going to be sharing my skills. You'll learn how to make funny sounds like the police siren, percussion, scratching, oh yeah, and much more.
It's actually daytime right now. I normally do these at night time when everybody's asleep, but everyone's awake today because it's obviously daytime, but I have no choice. I have to do this now. So I'm going to go straight in. This is going to be a shorter video for the students because they need just a little bit extra time. So this one's going to be a little bit shorter, hopefully. So in this summary, we worked over the routines that we've been working in the previous videos. If it's the first time that you've seen this video, you can check out these videos and you'll be able to learn the fundamentals through to advanced over this course. There's only 1 week left, and that's going to be next Tuesday. So these are going to be the routines for the last week's workshops, which was Tuesday the 30th of June. For one particular student, we needed a little bit extra time using different sounds to create different genres, okay? And we practice. Now, if you was learning the outward case snare, again, you can check it out in the videos from before so you can learn and keep up. Now, what we've done with that routine is I gave you a little challenge to repeat that routine twice through. I want you to repeat it, making sure that it's exactly as it was written down in the graphics that I'd shown you on Zoom. And the importance of that was to recognize how to be disciplined with your beatbox. So instead of being able to just do a routine here and there and then fly off into your own, for example, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. It's about discipline. It's about keeping that same format all the way through. Very much the same as if you was playing guitar. You wouldn't change the chords halfway through the track. So the challenge was to repeat the routines twice and then put your little bit extra in there, some extra stuff. Now I'm just like flying off a little bit over there and adding these little extra little bits that I'm doing, but I'm keeping that same format there. I created a routine to make it easier for people who couldn't learn throat bass or nasal bass straight away. It would take some time. Now, if I was to create bass lines using the nasal, now because I have a male voice, my frequency and hertz are lower. So if I was to go, etc., it's going to be a little bit more difficult for someone that's female to do it. Not to say that they can't do it, but it could possibly take a little bit longer, just because of the frequencies in the human atomic. Just because they're a little bit different. Now along the screen you're going to see some Zs. Now I didn't know how to pronounce this. Now the only way that I could pronounce it is because it reminds me of sleeping. So that routine would be which I thought was pretty funny, pretty cool, but you could double that up as well. And again, you can open and close your mouth for that. I might actually use that again, right? That's actually sounding pretty sick. Okay, and then we went on to the tongue roll. Tongue roll, bass roll, I don't know what to call it anymore. Outward tongue bass roll. You've basically just got to create R's. And I struggle to roll my R's. I cannot speak Spanish. Now this is one of my favorite sounds, and the reason it's one of my favorite sounds is because it's really easy to do, and I like making my life easier. I really recommend doing this sound. It's an outward sound, and you can do so much with it. You can vocalize it, you can use your mixed voice, you can use your head voice. again, so you can vocalize with it, okay? So even if I was to go, so I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about how to create that sound. Now, across the screen, you're going to see TWRR. Now, I, again, don't know how to spell this because it's not really a vocalization, so it's just kind of an idea. Like, it's literally just using that, but what happens is I end up changing the shape of the mouth to more of a oh sound, like. And what happens is when you create the machine gun sound, the tip of the tongue will be at the back of the teeth, pushing pressure through, like you're trying to squeeze your tongue going through and roll the R, like. When I do that, everything goes. So we can simplify it, and then again, you'll notice through my workshops that I just put a kick and a snare and try and create the sound in between, and that's a good starting point, and then you'll be able to build upon it. So you don't have to create such really technical beats. If you want to learn a sound, the best place in my opinion is just do a kick and do a snare, and then see if you can overlap. Now, when I said earlier that I change it so that it doesn't become so much as a machine gun, it's not really trying to hit the teeth anymore, it's now going to the tip of the palate, just behind the teeth at the top, so it ends up becoming like a... So I'm saying like one. Again, I've spelled it TWRR. If you feel like there's a better way of spelling it, then by all means you can let me know, but I think just for now, just for relevance and just understanding it, you get the idea of what that would be. It's hard work. Once again, I just want to remind you as well, don't forget to pronounce your S's and H's just before you do your kick drum, because it becomes like an open hi-hat before it comes in. It almost sounds like a reverse hi-hat, which is really cool. Instead of just going, it's a bit abrupt. It's too like in your face, like here I am. But having that, my dog's just doing random stuff. Okay then, so I set some tasks for the students for this week, for the third week. One of these tasks is for one of the students that's a little bit more advanced. The task was this, to just practice this small routine, and it was just so that it would help progress in future routines when you want to get more technical and more complicated within your sounds. Basically when you want to start showing off. Now there's the inward K snares on the two first ones, which is, and on that third one is an out, and then the fourth is an in. So only one of those is out, and that'll go. Now I pronounce that F because the F, if you remember from the other videos, F is another way of pronouncing a T. So you've got a high sharp hi-hat, or you can have a So you can play around with it, you can mess around with it, you can do lots of stuff, but I thought it's just really important to just nail down that one little bit there so that your tongue will start to learn where to go and how to pronounce those things. So it's all about muscle memory. Now I kind of roll my tongue over experience like the tip of the cat. That gives me double kick drums, remember? Again, the S before. Are you seeing all this come together now? So over these last few weeks, you'll realise that everything's starting to really come together now. Okay, so I just want to take this opportunity. It's lottery funded. Okay, so I just want to take this opportunity to thank PCVS.
I know
I know you know. I'm just
doing
helping.
it now. I'm doing it.